Cuban tree frogs are one of the most popular frogs in Florida. They're super invasive and are basically everywhere. So I interviewed a bunch of people on campus to see how much they actually know about what's living among us. Okay, say your name and your grade.
Hi, I'm Taylor Solomon and I'm in 10th grade.
Okay, Taylor, I'm gonna be asking you some questions just to, get the general gist of how much you know about our environment. So, number one, do you like frogs?
I do. I think they're really cute.
What's your favorite frog, Taylor?
I would say red-eyed tree frogs are my favorite type of frog.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay, so what do you think the most invasive frog is in Florida?
I actually don't know. I don't know too much about frogs.
Okay, do you have any guesses?
No, I'm sorry.
None at all. Taylor?
None at all.
None at all.
None at all.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you it's the Cuban tree frog.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Okay, so I know that you don't know the Cuban tree frog that well, but can you give me like a reason on why they're bad?
Maybe because they carry diseases that animals in Florida are not used to.
Kind of something like that. So they eat a lot of native frogs, which is bad, and
Oh, that's bad.
they have kind of like a mucus that irritates a lot of people. So, like something kind of like that. They don't really carry a lot of disease, but they are very harmful. And one other thing that they do is that they like to get into the plumbing. So a lot of plumbing problems in Florida are caused by these little guys getting stuck in people's toilets.
Love.
Yes.
That's great.
I know. Okay. Can you name one species that you think would be impacted by the Cuban tree frog?
Maybe some lizards.
That's true.
Or humids.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of the native lizards that we have here are getting eaten by the Cuban tree frog.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so sad for the poor lizards.
I know. It's so sad. But yeah, they also eat a lot of, not their own species, but they eat a lot of frogs too. Like the green tree frog and a lot of squirrel frogs.
Love.
They just like doing that. So roughly, how many Cuban tree frogs do you think there are in Florida?
2,000 maybe? Or that might be a lot.
Actually, it's a couple million.
Oh wow.
There's no exact number because of how much they are. Like they're everywhere. Like there's so many that people have not been able to count.
That's a lot.
I know. And my final question, how do you think they were introduced into our environment, and what year do you think they came in on?
I think they were probably introduced because they came over on some sort of like cargo shipment maybe, especially because there are a lot of boats that come in and out of Florida because we're surrounded by lots of water.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like somewhere in the 2000s.
Okay, so you are right about the cargo ship. That was the exact answer, that they did come on a cargo ship. And the year that they came in on was around 1920.
Oh wow, I was so off.
Okay, thank you so much for doing this interview, Taylor.
Thank you.
Okay, please state your name and your grade.
My name's Christina. In 10th grade, sophomore.
Okay, so Christina, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and to answer as truthfully as you can. Answer the best that you can. Okay. So, first question: do you like frogs?
No.
You don't?
I
hate frogs. I hope they all die. I hope they extinguish from this place of earth. They're slimy, gross, nasty, and ugly. Move on.
Why do you hate frogs?
because they're nasty, ugly, slimy, and they shouldn't exist.
Okay, but they're good for the environment, Christina. Okay,
It's because
whatever.
you've never seen a frog outside your bathroom door on a random Friday night.
What are you talking about? Christina, frogs have crawled onto my head. I've had frogs jump onto my face just because.
I am never touching you ever again.
Okay, Christina. Okay, what do you think is the most invasive frog species in Florida?
That freaking the one with like the green and
They're mo-
orange, like the orange stomach, and it's like this.
Okay,
It's like this, and it's like really small, and it's like really freaking skinny.
Okay, well that's incorrect. It's the Cuban tree frog.
What that looks like?
It's like kind of tan. They have really big eyes. They're everywhere. Okay, I know that you don't know them that well. You don't have no idea what I'm talking about. But why would you think that they're bad? Why is it bad that they're here?
Slimy.
Is that your final answer because they're slimy?
I have an irrational fear of frogs.
Okay, well, the reason is because they eat other native frogs and lizards and they get stuck in plumbing.
Oh, I don't want to. Because I'm never gonna go to the bathroom here ever again. I'm gonna drive to Georgia every time I need to use the
They
bathroom. Bro.
probably have them in Georgia too.
Shut up! Don't ruin Georgia for me.
Okay, fine. Can you name one species that would be impacted by the Cuban tree frog?
Lizards.
Okay, yeah, that's the most common answer we've gotten today, and yeah, it's true. A lot of lizards get impacted by it. Also, like some green tree frogs and like squirrel tree frogs. So, like, how many Cuban tree frogs do you think are in Florida right now, Christina?
Way too many.
That's correct. There's maybe like a couple million. They don't have an exact answer because of how many there are.
Yeah, way too many. There shouldn't be a million frogs. There should be only 1,000 frogs because I'm not gonna extinguish all frogs because then like I don't know. But like there shouldn't be a lot of frogs. Frogs are
Okay, Christina, whatever. Final question, or actually no, I have another question after this. But when do you think they were introduced and how?
I think they were introduced during the Spanish War or something. I forgot.
The Spanish War?
I don't know. The one where like the freaking English came over to take over like Aztec.
What are you talking? Okay, like in Florida, when do you think that they came to Florida?
20 years ago.
Well, they came in 1920 and they came on cargo ships.
Cargo ships shouldn't exist either then.
What? Okay, Christina. Okay, final question. Would you still love me if I was a frog?
No.
I would not love you. I would not kiss you to turn you back into a human. Even I would not turn into a frog to be with you. I would not love you as a frog.
Okay. Thank you for doing this interview. I'm never talking to you again.
It's a very valid response to frogs.
I don't think so.
Frog.
Okay.
Like it doesn't even roll off the tongue, bruh.
Okay. Thanks, Christina, for doing this interview.
Ciao.